We're at Namm 2024.
And I found some amazing new gear that you don't want to miss. Let's get started. We're at Beyerdynamic, and this thing really caught my eye. Tell us all about it.
Oh man, so this headphone has been a big deal for us for a very long time, right? It's gone relatively unchanged, the DT770, since 1985 when it was released. Same driver, and we wanted to do something special for our 100-year anniversary this year. So we came out with the DT770 Pro X limited edition. It's a limited run, but with a couple of features. So we did upgrade the driver now. It's the first time it's changed. It's now a Stellar 45 driver, so it's a 48 ohm driver, but it's tuned exactly like a 770. Okay. So it sounds just like a 770 that you're used to. But we've been able to get, lower harmonic distortion, extended frequency range out of the new driver tech with the lower ohm rating. It makes it a little more versatile for phones, laptops, and things like that. But we've also added the fontanelle recess to keep a little pressure off your head when you're listening for hours. But the big thing that everybody wanted was the replaceable cable.
This is the 770 that we've all been waiting for.
I'm putting boxes aside for my personal collection, so I'm getting ahead of it.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
Which is the best DAW?
Oh, Logic Pro, 100%.
All right, Alan.
Hit me.
What's the best DAW?
Ableton.
You heard it here. All right, so we're going to tally up the scores at the end of my second video to find out which DAW wins. And hey, let me know in the comments below which DAW you think is best. We're here with Luciano.
Yes, got it.
And at Korg, and we're checking out this new stage piano.
Yes, that's right.
It says prototype on it, so is it not ready yet?
It's pretty close now, but yeah, this is our newest, it's our flagship stage piano, so the best stage piano we've ever made, and I'll tell you a couple things that are brand new about it. Number one, if you look at the design just from afar, it is striking. It's got a whole very unique look. Two-tone design, oyster, top panel, perforated sides, curved edges. Number two, this panel, a stage piano, the essential ingredients, you want to have easy hands-on control, and you want to be able to quickly see exactly what sound you're on, and if you're easily splitting or layering the keyboard, we have a centralized display. Finally, number three, we've included 7 sound engines inside that we've borrowed from other Korg products. It's the first for us to have a stage piano that has this diversity of sounds. We're excited about Grand Stage. It's totally different than the original Grand Stage, just shares the first part of the name, really.
When can people expect to start putting in their pre-orders or buying it?
So they can start putting in their pre-orders now. We expect to ship these probably this summer.
I love the design of this thing. Does it come in other colors?
One color, we went with this two-tone design, and we're rocking one size also, 88 keys with real hammer action. So it gives you that piano-like feel.
Korg released a ton of products in the last week or so, and we're here with Natalie, and she's going to show us the one I'm most excited about, the Microkorg 2.
Hello, yes, the Microkorg 2 is new. You'll still see, though, that it's in the same compact size, still have the vocoder that everybody loves, but what makes it different? You'll see that the genres have been updated. You'll also notice that with the new vocoder, we have hard tune and harmonizer effects, so the vocal processor has been updated. Two very big obvious things right in the center are the new screen. Right, there's a colored screen. You turn the knob and you'll see exactly what's happening on the screen, and you just press the buttons to go through the different editing parameters. And then also right below the screen is a looper. That's my favorite part.
Thank you, Natalie. That was really great. And you got something else to show us, right?
Yes.
This thing is crazy. It's super interesting. And Natalie is the only one that can actually show it to us. Get ready for this. This thing is behind lock and key. Here we go. All right, Natalie, tell us about this.
So this is the PS3300. It's a prototype right now as well. It was a very popular synthesizer in the 70s, and only around 50 of them were ever made. Why is it so special? You'll see on the layout, I'll just guide you through it a little bit, but it's essentially 3 synthesizers in one. You'll also see on the bottom here that there is tuning for each key. The original had 48 keys, and per key there is an oscillator. You get a lot of functionality and sound and thick sound, especially if you're detuning some of the keys. This has now 49 keys, so 49 oscillators as well. It has a very thick, fat sound because of it.
So this has just been unveiled at Namm.
Yes.
Something brand new you've never seen anywhere else except at Namm. How much is it going to cost?
Oh, am I allowed to say that on here? That's a good question.
If there's
Stay
official...
tuned.
Stay
Stay tuned.
tuned?
Stay
Okay.
tuned.
Okay, we'll stay tuned.
I'll say that.
What's the best DAW?
Ooh, I'm a Pro Tools user, so it's hard to say, but I also use Ableton, so I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm gonna pick Pro Tools.
You'll never believe what I found. Come here. Look at this sign. Wurlitzer. And that looks like a 200 right there. Soon, they're not here. I couldn't find them anywhere on the Namm floor. I don't see them in the directory, but this sign exists. and I'm really hoping this comes true. I'll keep you posted. All right, we're here at the Stylophone booth. This is the Theremin that I told you I wanted to buy, and now I see it here in person.
So, Theremin, this is a pitch Theremin, which you can play with the antenna, or there's another option to play with the slide as well. So you've got two ways of playing with it. You've got some effects on there. In fact, two people can play it at the same time. Look at that.
So cool.
Loads of fun. Available to pre-order now. We've got delay modulation as well.
All right, so this is the synth, the brand new synth.
Yes, this is CPM DS2, the first of our compact portable modular analog synthesizer, complete with effects. You've got two oscillators, two filters. But the beautiful thing about this, you turn it on and it just starts creating sound. You don't need to plug anything in. It's all about finding a nuance. Yeah, just playing with the sound. It's so fun to use.
All right, thank you so much,
Thanks
Matt.
so much.
All right, I just tried the SEQTRAK for the first time. I don't know how to use this thing, but it actually started working right away. I was sequencing drums on the left side here. I was playing some synth sounds on the right side here. Easy to switch through the different sequence modes here for each of the drums. So you've got kick, snare, clap, hi-hats over here, and then you have got your synth sounds and sampler. This is very light, and the key touch is extremely light too. Seems like something that would be easy to travel with. I'm here with Technodad. You've probably seen him on YouTube, but we have one question for him. What is the best DAW?
Oh man, I'm a Logic guy, so I gotta say Logic.
One more for Logic.
Yeah.
All right, what's the best DAW?
That's a good question. Logic, because it has Dolby Atmos support built in.
Okay, I'm here with Cassandra. First of all, congratulations on the She Rocks Award. That is incredible. It was so moving. Your speech was incredible and inspiring. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We are here at your booth. You own this company.
Yes.
Can you please tell us about it?
Absolutely. People don't think very much into when they plug something into the wall, right? You plug your phone in, you plug your computer in, whatever. You don't think that there's any variance in the voltage that's coming out of the wall. The truth is that voltage can vary anywhere from like 115 to 130 volts. And when you're working with electronic and music equipment, it actually makes a huge difference. So this is AmpRx's flagship product. You would expect to see 120 volts, but we've got 126 right here. So what this product does is it allows you to step down the voltage so that when you're running your music equipment, you run it at the correct amount of voltage for your gear. Specifically, musicians who use tube gear, guitar amps, outboard gear, tube microphones, tube preamps, dial in for that really sweet tone and protect their gear and their investments, actually.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And congratulations again.
It was such an honor to be at a She Rocks. I was in the back of the room 15 years ago wondering if I was ever going to be one of those women, and so it was very surreal for me.
There were a group of girls behind us, and they're like, that's us right now.
Really?
We want to be like her.
Really?
Seriously, yeah, I swear.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to tear up. I'm just honored.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're at Barefoot, and the Footprint 03 is here, and we've got Teddy.
I'm the CEO of the company, and we're excited to bring this out. 3 years in the making. The idea was to bring as much power we could in the smallest package and make it affordable for everybody. So this is the Footprint 03. It's a three-way tri-amped speaker. It has a new patented technology we call Spock. When you go to DSP, you have to attenuate the signal, do all your processing, and then reamplify, go back in. We go right across. We increase the bit resolution and 3 milliseconds latency, so it's extremely fast. They're Atmos ready. You got the bolts in the back, no plate. You got the tri-orbital mounts, the K&M mounts. They're ready to be hung up at a $1,000 speaker. You can do your whole studio. Subwoofer's gonna be coming out soon to be a companion piece for the Footprint line.
When's the subwoofer coming out?
Probably mid-year, maybe sooner. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me. Have a great show.
Thanks. I'm here with the famous Noir, and we have the same question. What is the best DAW?
Cubase, obviously.
Wow. A first for Cubase. Here we go. Right, we're checking out the Slate Raven, which has just been updated, upgraded, and everything. Tell us all about it.
Absolutely. So thanks for stopping by. Meet the new Raven MTI Max.
This is our newest Raven. It's got 2K or 4K screens. You can now have up to 32 multi-touch faders on a single screen, which is great for when you're mixing large sessions, you know, film scores, big sound productions. We also have a whole new batch commander. So if you have steps that you repeat all the time, like you always want that certain vocal chain, instead of having to build it step by step every time, you can build it once, assign it to a button, and when you want to build that, just hit that button and boom, everything loads instantly for you. We also now support Luna on MTI Max. We're always trying to increase the number of DAWs. And you can see how beautiful it looks in the core station here. And we're looking to ship this in May of this year.
I have my SUV outside. If this fits in there, we'll take it right now.
We'll get the guys with the dolly. Yes, absolutely.
All right, this guy needs no introduction, but we do want to know, what is your DAW of choice?
My DAW of choice. So I have been using Pro Tools since day one. So I know it extremely well, but I tend to do my composing and writing in Studio One from Personas because of all the songwriting features that are in there.
Wow.
I love the way that it's set up with the arrangements and all the things that you can do there. So I tend to start there, and then when I go into the studio to record, I'll work with Pro Tools.
Excellent. Thank you, Mitch.
My pleasure.
All right, we're at Solo Dome, and check out what we found.
Solo Dome is you sit in there and you're completely shut off from the world. You can Bluetooth your phone, your computer, you can watch TV, or you can actually record and produce and mix in the chairs as well. One of our owners, he's a sound engineer, and actually he designed it so the dome becomes your speaker, it becomes your booth. And they're fully customizable. You can change the inside, as you can see, and the outside, the colors, the fur, and make it completely yours.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
You all know who this is, but you know the question we have to ask her that we've been asking everybody here. What's the best DAW?
I'm liking Ableton, man.
Ableton?
Yeah, Team Ableton.
Wow.
I mean, you know, like, I have hope.
Oh, wow. I thought she was just going to say, forget all the DAWs, just to go DAWless completely.
Oh, you set me up, man.
Yeah.
Just cancel the whole... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and watch the next video. I'm going to have even more stuff from Namm and some crazy stuff. All right, I'm with Joel, and he's going to tell us a little bit about Bloom, which I just listened to, and I'm really excited about.
So Bloom is our take on a tone shaper. It analyzes the incoming signal. From that sound, it tries to derive spectral processing, which will try to accomplish balance and tonal harmony, and refining the overall frequency spectrum.
A lot of my viewers are very familiar with Soothe too. What's the difference between the two plugins?
Soothe is what we call a resonance removal tool. So it's a really pinpoint and surgical notching tool. So you can really go and dial in and find those nasty resonances, and it'll take care of those for you. Bloom is a broad stroke, like set and forget kind of thing that you just open, hopefully just once, and kind of just mangle and shape the tone to your liking, and then close it and get back to mixing.
What's the best DAW?
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools? What's the best DAW?
Ableton Live.
Ableton Live. All right, Gabriel.
I'm going to say Ableton.
Ableton.
I got to say Logic.
Logic. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Odyssey, and they are changing the Atmos landscape.
Hey.
Tell us about it.
This is our Maxwell headphone. We released it last year. What we have done is every Maxwell that we ship has a head tracking chipset inside. So we have just enabled it by firmware. And anybody who uses a Dolby Atmos renderer for content creation or mix, checking, QC, all that stuff, can just simply do a firmware upgrade. And it gets both low latency native head tracking and through USB or dongle. Anybody who wants to create content for Atmos at home and stuff can simply use a Maxwell.
Sounds easy. Thank you so much, Shankar.
What is the best DAW?
I personally use PreSonus Studio.
What's the best DAW?
I'm going to have to go old school with you guys. Reason.
Reason, yes, finally one for Reason. Awesome.
I just love the, the drum machines that are in there.
Yeah.
They have some dope synthesizers in there.
So here at the Reality Station, we have the new DVR Pro 2 Spatializer plugin. This Spatializer plugin brings now mono and stereo sources into any immersive format like 714, but also stereo, binaural, or ambisonic except third order channels. The new feature actually has a stereo input feature, so you can now actually also pan stereo around your head. This is quite new. We have some new Pro Tools features and some new filters. And by the way, it is less CPU consuming now.
Thank you so much.
What is the best DAW?
Ooh, so I have used Ableton, FL Studio, Studio One, Pro Tools, and I'm gonna have to say the best DAW is drum roll, Ableton.
All right, I'm here with Rob at Mackie, and look at this setup. It is so cool.
This is the mainstream. It is our complete live streaming interface with video capture card and programmable control keys. The mainstream is purpose-built for live streaming on a platform like Twitch. Basically, it just combines an audio interface, an HDMI capture card, and simple control keys, which, you know, these are very standard features for content creators now, but all put into one device. Makes it super easy because instead of having to menu dive, you have hardware controls for all of your audio inputs. One of the real big things about it is there's a USB-C port on the back, so you're not losing any connectivity there. You can have 2 webcams in there. You can have your gaming console.
Now tell us about the mobile mix.
This is the mobile mix. It's an 8-channel USB powerable mixer for Pro AV, live sound, and live streaming. Underneath the unit, there's a compartment where you can put your power bank from your phone and just plug it in here, and that's what powers the device. Or you can also just plug it into a wall out on the back. But yeah, really just all of the convenience of a mixer with EQ and, you know, setting your gain. There's effects. You could use this for events, for playing music, for content creation with your DSLR camera. Very versatile and utilitarian for any of your pro audio needs. You have the mobile mix for any occasion.
What is this?
This is the Showbox. It is a battery-powered, all-in-one live performance rig for musicians, especially buskers and guitarists. So it's a battery-powered PA. It has all of the features that a musician would want, like effects, chorus, reverb, delay. It has a tuner. It has a looper. It even has SD card recording. What really makes this unique is I can release the mix control panel. So the panel comes off the speaker. You can put it on your microphone stand and plug it in with this Ethernet cable. And now everything is at your control at your fingertips, or using the foot switch because you're playing a guitar. And it even has a USB-C interface, so you could connect your phone and stream your set and double your audience size.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Showbox.
Look, I see SanjayC playing over here and using it.
I don't busk for free. What is the best DAW?
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools, all right. What's the best DAW?
Ableton,
yes.
I'm glad that was the right answer.
It's not the right answer. There's no right answer, but I use Ableton
It's the
too.
best,
So
I know. Yeah, it's the best one for me too. I've been using it for years, so.
all right, I'm here with Doc from Beats and Faders. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
At Beats and Faders, we basically represent behind-the-scenes creators. So kind of like how Nike is for athletes, we represent DJs, producers, engineers, sound techs, everybody, any type of discipline, video also. So we're basically trying to create a brand that represents everybody as an individual and who they are and what they do.
And you've got like clothing, right? You got hats, you got t-shirts.
Yeah.
What else do you sell?
We sell sweatsuits, we sell polos, we sell everything. You can go to beatsandfaders.com. Everything will be there. But we're really trying to get that community outreach out now. So that's why we're at Namm and trying to get it out.
Excellent. This is clothing for beat makers, for producers, made specially for us.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
Thanks so much, Doc.
Thank you.
All right, so if you come back in the backside of the Namm Convention Center, you're going to find stuff from other countries. You're going to find interesting things that you normally don't see. This is something that caught my eye from Lee Sound. This looks like a speaker, but it's a microphone shield isolation booth. Open this up and check it out. Your microphone goes right in here. You can set this onto a mic stand. It's got the pop filter built in. The entire inside is shielded, and it feels really light. Let's keep going. All right, we're here at Heritage Audio, and they just released an audio interface, and there's something really special about this. I'm going to let Irene talk to you about
Hello
it.
guys, yes, we're talking about the first 73 style preamplifier, DSP powered effects, USB-C audio interface. We have 3 different models in the line. We have Pro 1 that has 1 preamplifier, Pro 2 with 2 preamplifiers, and the most complete one that is the Edge that has additionally 2 preamplifier, 2 additional line inputs in the rear, and ADAT for +8 input and 8 output, 2 headphones output compared to 1 from the Pro 2. Nice thing also about this product is that we developed a software that will allow you to just focus on the music.
Thank you, Irene, so much.
Thank you guys, you have a good one.
What is the best DAW?
Logic.
Logic?
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna go with Logic.
Logic?
Yeah.
2 more for Logic. All right.
I didn't even have to think. It's Logic. It's the prettiest one, so Logic.
All right. All right, Sandeep, what's the best DAW?
Logic.
Easy. Okay, check this out. Francisco here brought me my favorite candy, 2 bags of it. What is the best DAW?
The best DAW for me?
Yeah.
I'm using Logic.
Logic?
Yeah.
Right. Another Logic.
Yeah. And Pro Tools. For me, Pro Tools.
Yeah. We got Logic, we got a Pro Tools. All right, we're here at Studio Logic checking out the brand new Numa Compact X SE. They also have the Compact SE as well. So can you tell us all about it, Paolo?
Yes, okay. The Numa Compact SE is the new edition of the Numa Compact 2 with the new features. The acoustic engine lets you customize the sound. And now, thanks to our experience derived from X Piano, our flagship model, we can now modify the volume of the tine of the electric piano sound. And you can edit the sound in real time, and you can see graphically what happens. There's 4 new engines, 60 more sounds, 60% more polyphony. So I think it's a good improvement respect to the previous model.
Now, if all this gear wasn't enough, we also attended the She Rocks Awards and saw some amazing performances. And Namm hosted a creator night and we got to meet lots of cool people. But the best part is getting to meet everyone from our viewer community.
So no free plugins here at Namm, but if you are looking for some freebies, check out the video I made with over 30 free plugins. You can watch that right here. And
check out tomorrow's video if you want to see some unusual gear at Namm.